I'm going to now introduce you to Ben, Everything Air Conditioning. And hi, Ben. Thanks for being here and agreeing to go through this quick little interview. We won't
Sure
keep you
thing.
on the spot too much.
All good.
Yeah, look, I've just got a few questions to ask you, Ben. Probably if we break it down, it'll look at, how you came into the coaching, what you're doing now and what you see as the future for you as well. So the first question is, could I ask you, why did you pick Small Fish and what drove you to seek out a coaching relationship with us?
Um, I was basically just trying to understand numbers, trying to work out where I was going wrong. I just spent weeks on end just come up with different spreadsheets, going back and forwards, and it was just a big circle. I just couldn't figure out where I was going wrong. I couldn't figure out what we needed to charge our customers. Couldn't figure out what jobs we were doing that was making money and what was losing us money. Um, and yeah, just a big circle round and around. So it just got me thinking there's got to be a better way to do it. And for me, I just thought, I could probably figure it out. It might take me months, might take me years, but yeah, that's why I seeked out to get a coach on board just to really fast forward that process. And I think it has just propelled me, those few years in front. So.
Fantastic. At the time, can you remember sort of what your figures were? And how
That
long ago was it? I should have asked you that too. Sorry.
Yeah, so we've been part of this coaching program for 6 months now. Um, we were profitable, but it was very lumpy. 1 month was good, 1 month was bad, so it was very inconsistent. Made cash flow really hard. Um,
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and I guess the often we may be very good tradespeople, but driving your own business is a whole new ball game. Just as you've mentioned, it's no
yeah,
matter how keen you are to get in control, if you're not given the tools. And if you think back when you started your trade, you were a keen apprentice, wanting to do the best, and all of those sorts of things, but you needed someone to guide you and to
yeah,
help you and give you direction about where you were going. And I guess that's the value of coaching that, people like John and myself and Michelle, and we've all had a huge amount of life experience, run our own businesses and made a lot of mistakes. So coaching has that value of being able to guide anyone through those processes.
yeah.
Fantastic. So how are you finding it now? What's the difference? 6 months down the track, what sort of things are starting to happen? It's fairly quick in your coaching journey, of course, but I think there's some things happening there for you at the moment, isn't there?
Yeah, so the problem where we were, the trap that we were in was we're doing a lot of subcontracting work that was low margins. So John helped identify that as being our problem, and now we've put in place ways of marketing to builders and direct clients to sort of try and push that side of the business. So yeah, that's really basically turning everything around by trying to swap out our subcontracting work for the direct work.
Fantastic. And what are some of the strategies that you're using to achieve that at the moment?
So a lot of outreach to builders, so cold calling, which I love, all-time favorite. And then we're doing like a AdWord campaign with Google and yeah, to bring in those retail customers.
Great, thank you. And so, what do you see the future to be? Where are the next things that you're going to focus on, and how do you feel about those challenges?
So it's good. We've got a salesman on board now, so we're developing a lot of systems and structure on how he can pursue the leads and sort of take that side of it. But yeah, it's going to look like a completely different company if I was able to switch all my work from contracting to direct work. It'll our revenue would just multiply by a massive factor. So that's the way we really want to keep pushing forwards. Yeah, and then just in the back end, making systems better and improving that side of it. We give our VA more stuff to do, which takes more load off of me. And yeah,
So in summary, then, I guess making that investment to bring a salesperson on, but to generate that extra income was a significant investment and a risk for the business, but that's working well. Having a VA, getting a better understanding of your numbers, all of those things are then driving your business harder. And down the track a little bit, we'll start to see a benefit of profitability, Plus, I guess there'd be more free time for you because now you're not the sole generator of income. You've now got a team of people helping you do that. Would that be a good summary?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's probably early days with the salesman to see how much that's going to bring in, but it's definitely taken a lot of tasks off my plate. He's taken over a lot of the time to follow up with people and stuff, and I probably wasn't spending the necessary time on that myself. So having that someone that's completely dedicated to that is going to be a huge difference for us.
Fantastic. That's great. So, thank you very much, Ben, really for sharing about your business, for being part of
Yep.
our family here, which is great. Does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask Ben? If you could unmute, if you're got any questions.
What are you?
Okay.
What?
Oh, yes, sorry, Adrian, was it?
Yep. Just what are you palming off to your VA? Like,
So they'll draft all our invoices, and then I'll go in and check and submit them.
yep,
She also does where we've got to do electrical compliance forms. So she'll go into the guys' accounts and draft all those. The guys will go back in and check those off and then submit them. So
yep,
there's a fair bit of time saving there. Our subcontracting clients that we still have on board will email us through all like job details, plans, stuff like that. So she'll create job cards in Traderify, upload everything so it's all there. Just manages the calendar and stuff like that.
yeah,
A few little tasks that we're trying to get her to do. Things like portable long service leave. I don't know if that's a scheme that you guys have in your states, but it's just a little task that takes me half an hour every 2 months that probably take me about 4 to 6 hours to train the VA up on. But once that's set in place, then it's a half an hour I save every 2 months forever. So just
yeah,
little things like that we're sort of building.
yeah. I got the exact same email the other day, and I was thinking, got to teach Marvin how to do this because I don't even know how to do it. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Give your VA all the jobs that make you want to cry.
yeah,
If you're doing it, you think,
yeah.
isn't it?
Excellent. Okay, then thank you
Thanks,
so
Ben.
much, Ben. Really
Thanks, David.
appreciate
That's
it.
all right. I got a couple other numbers I'd share with you if that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, the 6 months I've been part of the program versus the same 6 months from the previous year, we've seen a 27% increase in turnover,
Woohoo!
116% increase in net profit.
Wow, mate, that's great. Congratulations. Good
Well
work.
done, Ben.
Yeah.
Just that switch from how to have the markup on the materials, not just the labor, is it's just going to be the biggest thing for us. So
It's huge, isn't it?
I guess
Yeah.
my observation in the effectiveness of coaching has two elements. First of all, you've got to have good people around you, like John. But secondly, you've got to be willing to open up and try some of the new ideas. And John's already talked about that non-growth attitude that we sometimes have. So congratulations and good on you for having the guts to step up and actually do some of these things and implement them. And now you're seeing the benefit, which is tremendous. That 6 month improvement is amazing. So well done.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Woohoo!
thanks.
It's a nice feeling too, isn't it, when it goes a bit better?
Yeah.
We don't even need to be thinking about the day when you can retire rich, right? But for business to go a bit better is nice. I
Yep,
noticed that in
absolutely.
mine too. Yeah. Well done, Ben. Thank you.
Thanks.